The hospital had been closed for 6 years. No power, no staff, no patients. It stood at the edge of town like a dark, rotting shadow. Windows broken, paint peeling, doors chained shut. People said the building was unsafe, but that wasn't why everyone avoided it. They said the hospital never really closed. 3 of us went there just after midnight. Me, Aaron, and Malik. We weren't looking for ghosts. We just wanted proof that the stories were fake. That the screams people heard at night were just wind through broken windows. That the lights people swore they saw were just reflections from passing cars. We cut the chain on the side entrance. The door groaned as it opened, and the smell of dust and old medicine spilled out. The hallway beyond was black, the kind of black that seems to swallow light. Our flashlights barely reached the end of the corridor. Every step echoed. The hospital felt aware of us. We split up to explore different floors, keeping our phones on so we could stay in contact. I took the stairs to the 3rd floor. The stairwell was narrow, and the walls were covered in old handprints, faded stains left by years of people brushing against the paint. On the 3rd floor, I found the maternity ward. The signs were still on the walls. Cribs sat in rows, empty and dusty. Curtains swayed even though there was no wind. My flashlight flickered, and for a second, I thought I heard a baby crying. I told myself it was just my imagination. Then, my phone buzzed. "Aaron, do you hear that crying too?" My stomach dropped. Down the hallway a door creaked open by itself. The crying stopped. I backed away slowly. My footsteps sounded too loud, like the building was listening to every move I made. The hallway lights flickered once, just once, even though the power had been cut for years. My radio crackled with Malik's voice. "Guys, I found the basement entrance. The door was open. We hadn't opened any basement door. I told Malik to stay where he was, but he just laughed it off and said he just wanted to take a quick look. That was the last thing he said." The connection cut out. I tried calling him. No answer. I ran down the stairs, calling Aaron's name. He didn't respond. The hospital seemed louder now. Pipes clicking. Distant footsteps that didn't belong to any of us. A low humming that vibrated through the floors. When I reached the basement hallway, the air turned cold. My breath fogged in front of me. The basement lights were off, but at the far end of the corridor, one door was glowing faintly. The morgue. The door was open. Inside, the metal tables were lined up in neat rows. Drawers were half open, as if someone had started searching for something and then just stopped. Halfway. The air felt heavy, like it was pressing down on my chest. I heard Malik's voice. "Hey, I'm here." It came from the far corner of the room. Relief flooded through me, and I took a step forward. Then I saw him. He was standing with his back to me, perfectly still. His shoulders were too stiff, his head tilted at an unnatural angle. "Malik?" I whispered. He turned slowly. It was his face. But his eyes were wrong. They didn't move. They didn't blink. They reflected my flashlight like glass. Behind him, I saw more shapes in the darkness. Figures standing in the corners of the room, pressed against the walls, just watching. I stepped back. Malik's mouth opened, and a voice came out that didn't sound like him at all. "You shouldn't have come back." The door slammed shut behind me. I ran. The hallway twisted as I sprinted, like it was stretching longer with every step. Doors that had been closed were now open. Rooms I didn't recognize appeared where hallways had been before. I heard Aaron screaming somewhere above me. Then, his scream cut off. The hospital went silent. I burst through the side entrance and collapsed outside, gasping for air. The building behind me looked normal again, just an empty, broken hospital. Police searched the place the next morning. They found no sign of Aaron or Malik, no footprints, no phones, no evidence anyone else had been there with me. But when they checked the security office, they found old footage from the night the hospital closed years ago. The video showed 3 people walking into the hospital. One of them was me, wearing the same clothes. At the same time, 6 years before I was ever there.